Welcome to Dance Dish, where the dance ends
and the dish begins.
Yeah.
Hey.
Dance Dish.
If you don't know us, I'm Helene Phillips. I created Dance Dish. This is Troy Christian. He directs and edits Dance Dish. Brilliant, brilliant. And I want to tell you some of my stories. So I was up for a job for a movie that was called DAWG. Dennis Leary and Elizabeth Hurley were the stars of it. And they had sort of an unknown person doing a dance number that they needed a choreographer for. So I'm up for it, I submit like we all do, and I know there's like 3 or 4 other people that have submitted. Like all you guys, I'm calling the choreographer, calling the agent, what's going on, blah, 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 I don't know yet, and this whole like, what's going on, I don't know sort of dialogue. So I've had it. And this is before 9/11, which probably you guys, they weren't born before 9/11, but we know 9/11 was a terrible terrorist attack and things shifted. But before that, the world was kind of more of an open place. So I'm getting frustrated. I feel like it should be mine, the whole thing. So I wrap up a box in like, you know, whatever, gift wrap sort of thing. I go to the studio where this movie's going to be shot, and I just go to the kiosk, I go to the guard, and I say, I have a package for so-and-so, I need to get it to her, where is she? And they let me in. They let me in.
Things you could do back in the day.
Yeah, and they tell me what trailer, and I go to her trailer, I knock on the door. Can't believe I did this. And she opens the door, and I go, hi, I'm Helene Phillips. I am submitted to choreograph your movie. This is what I would do.
God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. I've got to get this job.
Now picture like a trailer that's a little bit above the ground, and I just start going in a doorway.
Knew every step right off the bat. Said, I can do that. I can do that.
And I start showing her all the moves I would do. And she goes, wow. And who got the job?
Did you get the job?
I got the job.
Yeah, that's the thing that amazes me, because it seems to me that times are so different back then. The call would say, we need, you know, a 6'5" white guy who can roller skate.
Yeah.
And then your friend, the African-American kind of heavyset girl, would go in, and she would prove to them why they need to rethink their casting and that she should get the job. And people would go to any lengths. You know, nowadays, and I remember a friend of mine had a TV show called Ruby and the Rockets, Patrick Cassidy.
Yeah.
And I went to set one day, and he said, hey, Troy, go hang out in the green room with the producers. So I go into the green room, and there were a bunch of kids in there. And I was like, oh my goodness. But my point is that a lot of the people in decision-making roles in television and film these days are much younger.
Yeah, oh,
and back in the day, you could do an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
You could convince somebody of an idea or a casting decision, and you could make changes. Nowadays, with today's world, they kind of have to see it.
Yeah.
And which is why people are getting cast from TikTok or YouTube, because it's no longer about dreaming of a vision and going for it. It's more like just, oh, that's what I want. And so I think that has to do with the way the world is today and younger people making decisions. But that's awesome that you were able to be back in that old school mindset and walk up and go, hey, I'm the one for this job.
That's right.
I can do that.
And I think it is really a good thing to know that I 100% agree with Troy that it's a different world, but go after it. Just go after it and believe in yourself, and who knows what will come of it.
Yeah.
You know, and so as a dancer and when I choreographed a lot, I just did those kinds of things. I went, forget it, I'm just gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, so.
It takes balls to do that.
Yeah, well. Yeah, what can I say?
Oh, well.
Well, here's to
you being forward and going out and getting that job and
Thank
saying,
you.
The 2 things could have happened. You either got the job, which you did, or you could have gotten your ass thrown off the lot.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, like we're always saying, and you hear this all the time probably from parents and mentors, You know, when you start with nothing, you've got nothing to lose. So do it. Just figure it out, right?
Yeah, indeed.
Figuring
Cheers.
it out.
Figuring it out. It's a dance
Cheers to all of you,
dish.
to dance
Hey.
dish. Yeah.
Dance dish.
Yeah.
Dance dish.
Dance dish.
Work it, dance
Dance
dish.
dish. Dance dish.
Work it,
5, 6, 7, 8.